Stand by for Numax Theater Optimization Cross-Check. Power up Revolutionary Projection System.
Crystal clear images and hands.
Calibrate powerful digital speakers.
Laser aligned sounds perfected.
Prepare audience for maximum impact.
Ever wished you were a little taller? Well, you're in luck, because every morning when you get out of bed, you are around half an inch or 1.27 centimeters taller than you will be in the evening. This is due to excess fluid that builds up between your spinal discs. When you stand up all day, the fluid is squeezed as stress is placed on your spine, and when you sleep, this fluid can expand again, making you a taller person by morning and a shorter one by night. A full head of hair can support an outstanding amount of weight, around 12 tons. So you could hold a double-decker bus with your hair, but maybe not with your neck. And if you think hair is strong, then you should know that pound for pound, our bone is 5 times stronger than steel. That means 1 cubic inch of it can take a little more than 8,618 kilograms of weight. That's about 17 grand pianos. Your eyes can actually see UV light. It's just that the lens filters it out. People who have undergone eye surgery to have their lenses removed can see ultraviolet light. We distinguish different shades of green the best, which is why night vision cameras use green to display their images. The human eye can also distinguish around 10 million different colours, and when unobstructed, it can potentially see a single candle 30 miles away. If the human eye were a camera, it would be rated as 576 megapixels. Number 7. Internal medicine. So, can organs repair themselves? Well, did you know that your liver is the only organ in your body that can regenerate? If you have only 25% of your liver left, then it can start to repair itself and grow back to its full size. Not only that, but during regeneration, the liver's functions are only partially affected, so it's still working. We actually have the same amount of hair on our bodies as a chimpanzee. It's just that ours are fine and largely useless. However, this explains what goosebumps are doing. When we are cold, they are trying to warm us up by lifting the hair, which unfortunately, thanks to evolution, is a lot less helpful these days. And when we are frightened, goosebumps are trying to puff out our non-existent fur to make us look bigger and more threatening. These set of reflexes are called piloerection. But goosebumps can also appear as an emotional response by the limbic system to something beautiful or touching, like a piece of music. And being an extra hairy person? Well, it may actually be linked to being more intelligent. Worried about your BO? Well, it's not your sweat that smells. You actually produce 2 types of sweat. One from your eccrine glands all around your body, and the other from your epocrine glands under your arms and between your legs. The bad smell? Well, it's actually the smell of bacteria feeding off the sweat from your epocrine glands. Don't worry, even more disgusting is the fact that there are 10 times the amount of bacteria cells than human cells on your body. And old people smell actually exists. It is caused by the chemical 2-nonenal, which the elderly secrete through their skin much faster than young people. We've all seen a horror film where someone's heart is pulled from their chest and is still beating. Well, this can actually happen. Your heart can carry on beating when separate from the body because it has its own electrical impulse. It is lucky that the heart is so dependable as a pump. We need it to push 2,000 gallons of blood through 60,000 miles of blood vessels in 100,000 beats a day. In your lifetime, it will pump 1 million barrels of blood or 2 oil supertankers. And by the way, your heart isn't on the left side of your body, it's in the middle. Humans have 5 senses, right? Sight, sound, touch, smell and taste? Well, actually, we have more than 5. For instance, when you hold your hand above a fire or open a freezer, are you touching it to feel it's hot or cold? You're not. You're using heat sensors in your skin to detect the temperature. Another sense is proprioception, which is classed as a metasense. This is the sense of your body knowing the location of other body parts without having to actually see them. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to do the head, shoulders, knees and toes movements with our eyes closed. Your brain might only run on the same power as a dim light bulb at 20 watts, but don't let this fool you into doubting its capacity for thought. The brain has the storage potential of around 2.5 million gigabytes of data, which is somewhere in the region of 300 years worth of video. Japan's K-computer, one of the most powerful in the world, is capable of 10.6 billion operations a second, and it took 40 minutes to simulate just 1 second of brain activity. Number 1. Human space. Ever wondered what your body is made up of? Well, you are essentially lots and lots of nothing. Atoms have lots of empty space between their nucleus and their electrons, and if you lost all this emptiness, then you'd be scrunched up into the size of 1/500th of a centimetre. This is even more amazing when you think about the number of atoms that make up your body. 7 octillion atoms are buzzing around in you right now. And to completely blow your minds, every one of these atoms is billions of years old. All the hydrogen in your body was made in the Big Bang over 13 billion years ago, and those heavier elements, well, they were made in stars that then exploded around 11 billion years ago. Everything that you are constructed from is stardust that saw some of the first moments of the universe. For more amazing videos and mind-blowing facts, stay tuned.